You ever think about how some words are kind of like secret agents, hiding in plain sight, living a total double life? Well, today we're going to blow the cover on one of them. And what it tells us about the power of language, it's pretty amazing.
And here it is. Our word is development. I mean, you hear this word literally everywhere, right? In the news, at work, even in games. But this one little word, it's got a secret. It's living a double life that actually tells us something really fascinating about the English language itself. So, what's the big secret? What on earth makes this totally normal sounding four-syllable noun so special? Come on, let's dig in and find out together. Okay, so to crack the code, we've got to kind of pop the hood. Let's take a look at how this thing is actually built and break it down to its most basic parts. So, check this out. It all starts with the verb, the action word develop. Then you just tack on this little ending, meant, and boom, just like that, the action of developing becomes a thing, a noun. It can be the result, the process, or, well, the thing itself. Structurally, it's actually got a really clean design. 4 distinct sounds. Development. It just kind of rolls off the tongue, right? A classic solid noun. And this is where we hit our first real mystery. How can one simple, predictable word be so incredibly versatile? How can it possibly mean so many different things? I mean, the sheer range of this word is just incredible. It can mean growth, like the development of a story. It can be a specific event, like the latest developments you hear on the news. It can be a physical place, like a housing development. It can mean innovation, or even describe a strategy in a chess game. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of words. But here's the thing. All these different meanings, as varied as they are, they're all just clues. They're pointing to something way bigger, something much more significant that gives this word a very, very special status in the English language. And that, my friends, brings us to the big reveal. And it all has to do with something called the Basic English 850. 850. That is the magic number. It's not random. It represents a core set of words, a foundation for all communication. So the Basic English 850 is this super carefully selected list of foundational words. The whole idea is that with just these 850 words, you can explain almost anything, no matter how complex. It's the ultimate toolkit for clear, simple, and effective communication. And this is our word's first secret identity. Development made the cut. It is officially one of the most essential words we have for explaining the world. It's right there at the very core of the language. But hold on, because that is not the whole story. Not even close. Remember how I said it has a double life? Its first identity is as a simple foundational word. Its second, well, that's something else entirely.
This is where the plot really thickens. You see, this word doesn't just live in the world of simplicity. It also has a home in the world of academic complexity.
So this is the secret. Development is on 2 completely different lists. It's on the Basic English 850 list for everyday communication for everyone, but it's also on the academic vocabulary list, which is used for highly specialized, technical, scholarly topics. It literally lives in 2 worlds at once. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful. Development acts as a bridge. It's a word everyone can understand, but it's also precise enough for experts to use in really complex discussions. It connects the everyday with the academic. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that simple words can be incredibly powerful. Words like development prove that you can simplify language without sacrificing meaning. It's a perfect example of a tool that's simple enough for a beginner, but robust enough for an expert. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. If a core of just 850 words is powerful enough to explain most ideas, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which words are the most essential to you? What would be on your list?